everybody! So I think it's actually been a very long time since we sat down here and filmed a video like this. I'm pretty sure it was our September favorites because we took a week off, we had a lot of vlogs going up, and there's just been a lot going on. And it feels like that was forever ago.
Feels like that was last year.
Yeah, it really does. I don't know what day it is, what time it is. I just know we leave for Disney in 2 days when you're watching this. We would have already been since you're watching this, but I am very excited. You excited?
This goes up on Sunday, so this goes up on your birthday. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh yeah, it's my birthday.
It's Shelby's birthday day!
Yeah. Not when we're filming this, but when you're watching it. Hopefully when you're watching it. Yes, so October favorites. I'm actually really sad that my favorite month is coming to a close. It's very sad, but we're gonna end the month with Mickey because why would you not do that? Right, exactly. But November and December are gonna be great. I mentioned it in the last vlog, but we will be doing Vlogmas this year every single day. The past 2 years we've done it like a weekly vlog, so we put up like 4 Vlogmas vlogs. And this year we decided to do it every single day.
Shelby decided and told me I had to do it. It's really what happened.
Well, no, she doesn't have to do anything. She just has to live her life. I'm the one that edits everything, so it's gonna be more hard for me. It literally changes nothing for her.
Except filming every day, because we don't usually film every day.
Yeah. But we're not like doing special things. We're just filming our lives. But last year was just like kind of crazy and we didn't get to do a lot of Christmassy things, so I thought this would be a little bit of a push to like do some of the Christmassy things that we want to do. Hey, Bubba, what are you doing?
She's looking at the pumpkins and the candles on the mantle.
Okay. Anyway, we've rambled on for a long time. Let's get into it. October favorites. Alright, my first favorite is a deodorant, and I mentioned this, I have no idea what video it was, but I mentioned that I was trying out a new deodorant and I wanted to use it for a few months so that I could like really tell you guys what I think. As you know, I had tried out,
hang on, there's fire.
Hey. Chickies.
Come here.
Alright, let's relax down here. Good girl. Okay, so we both switched to natural deodorants. We've actually found that different ones work for us, like ones that work for her do not work for me. For a long time I was using the Kapari one, but it started to kind of bother me and I was getting some irritation and some redness, and I was like, okay, obviously can't use that. I had heard a lot of people try this brand, and this was a brand that Ashley hadn't tried and neither had I. This is Primarily Pure. So many people talk about. And I have to say, even every time I like switched to a new like natural deodorant, I still like had a detox period, even though like I'd already been on like a natural one. Every time I switched, it was still like a detox period. This is the only one that did not happen with. I have had 0 issues with this one. Like all of them, there was always like a time to get used to it and stuff. Nothing. This one works perfectly. And I found, especially with the Kapari one, I had to apply several times a day. I'm not a sweaty person at all, but I actually, my armpits would get like dry and that would bother me, so that's why I would like put it on more, because I couldn't stand it being so dry. Like I have basically the opposite problem of everybody. This one is amazing. I put it on every morning, never have to touch it up at all. I got the lavender one, and then I actually got their smaller version and the charcoal one to try that I'm just gonna keep in my suitcase, is like my travel one. The lavender smells amazing, and it's nice that that's kind of like in an area that your body absorbs really easily, so I feel like the lavender kind of comes into my body a little bit. It also smells like some lavender scones that I used to make. No, and their thing is that these ingredients are so natural, is you could literally eat this. Like you can take a bite out of this and there's nothing wrong with that. So I just think it's funny that it reminds me of my lavender scones, but I have a feeling that this deodorant is gonna be with me for life. And there's another product from them that I just ordered, and I've only been using it for about a week, so I'm not going to give my full review on it yet, but it's their everything spray, and I have to say
Is it everything?
It's everything. It's incredible.
My first October favorite is Busy Phillips' book.
I do love this as well.
Okay, so I didn't actually read it. I listened to it on Audible. My little kind of like tip that maybe you don't think about is I like to listen to celebrity memoir type books because 9 times out of 10 it's the celebrity / author themselves that are actually reading it. So I feel like Busy told me her life story versus me like reading her life story.
I just can't. I wouldn't take in anything, which surprises me about you because you're a visual person too.
I can't do it while I have to listen to it while I'm doing like a menial task, like editing photos or like not something that requires my full focus because I can't fully focus on two things at once.
Right. And I guess just because I always have like music playing and I've kind of conditioned my brain to where like I know the music is playing but I'm not necessarily like understanding every word of a song like while I'm listening to it while doing other things. And to me that would be the same concept in my brain, that my brain would literally like I would put it on and I wouldn't hear anything and then I'd be
I have different things. I mean, I listen to podcasts a lot. You don't as much. I like listening to things. I put music on in the background when I'm doing something I need to focus on and I just want background noise. If I want to actually absorb and listen to a podcast or like an audio book, then I have to pick a specific task to do that with.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's besides the point. I really loved this book. I have read a lot of celebrity memoir type books. It's just kind of like go-to light reading. I think this is my favorite.
I love it so far. I'm a little over halfway through it. I'm hoping to finish it tonight.
She is incredibly candid, incredibly honest. If you follow her on Instagram and watch her Instagram stories, if you don't, stop, pause this video and go follow her right now because she's one of our favorite people to follow on Instagram, specifically for her Instagram.
And I've been reading this book, I feel like I relate to her so much, like so many things. I'm like, oh my god, like is she writing like my memoir? Like I'm confused.
Yeah.
Like that's like where, I don't know, I love her.
It's really good. I really enjoyed it quite a bit and I learned things about her I didn't know, which is interesting because I feel like she is such an open book on social media that to really kind of learn some more personal things about her that I wasn't quite aware of.
There's not a ton that so far that I didn't already know.
You'll get there.
Alright, my second favorite is this, which I talked about recently in our latest Sephora haul. And it is this gold perfume, and the brand is Commodity. The perfume is called Gold. They have a bunch of different scents. I'm actually going to put it on because I haven't put anything on yet. It smells so good. It's like an Ashley scent.
I like it.
It's like an ambery vanilla scent and it's so good. I've been using it pretty much this whole month. It's a nice transition scent because the weather actually hasn't been like as cold as I feel like it usually is until like the past week.
I would say I feel like it's been colder.
Until like the past week. And so it's kind of a good transitional scent. It reminds me a lot of the Elizabeth and James bourbon, just like without the bourbon, but like all the other notes. So I think it's like a transitional scent like into that. I've been like super into perfumes lately and I want like all new ones because for a while I only had Elizabeth and James ones and I feel like
that One Direction one you loved.
Honestly though, that is, One Direction aside, that is honestly one of my favorite perfumes of all time. It smells so good and it's like, it's a Shelby scent for sure. Alex likes to make fun of me and I don't know why because I am like 99% sure she had it too, but I used to take it with me everywhere because the scent was incredible. I mean, I think they still sell it, but it's just hard to like have that. I mean, I'm not embarrassed by it at all, but that is honestly one of my favorite perfumes of all time, I do have to say. I don't remember what was in it. But it was kind of like my signature scent. It was like that Shelbs, you know? So good. Pop-Up's rummaging through everything, so if you hear that. But this is a great perfume. They have a ton of other scents. One year for Christmas, I got Ashley it was like a sample pack of like all of their scents. It was like in travel sizes in like the little spray bottles.
Which one do you like?
Isn't
the point of it to make?
I think you can
mix
mix
and
yeah.
match.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a set of like 12 little trial sprays.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 of them were black, which I think were supposed to be like the darker notes, and then 6 of them were white, which were like the more top high lighter notes. So this is
one of the white ones.
Yeah, and
there's a mimosa one that's really nice.
One I like. Their names are like books, whiskey, rain, gin, mimosa, gold.
Yeah, they're really cool. And I really like the packaging. It's very aesthetically pleasing to have sitting out in my bedroom. Have I talked about that before? I'm very into
all about the aesthetic. My next favorite is this
so good
kombucha. The brand is GTS. It is the fall edition.
GTs.
Oh, I didn't see the apostrophe. Okay, GT apostrophe S, apologies. It is the fall edition with apple, turmeric, carrot, and spices, and it just tastes like fall.
Good.
It's so good. Do you guys know what kombucha is? Do you drink kombucha?
I've been drinking it for a couple years. I drink it pretty much every day.
It's like a fizzy probiotic drink. I think it's made with tea. There is a very, very minimal amount of alcohol in them because it is fermented.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really good. We drink kombucha pretty much daily.
Mm-hmm.
We always have it in the fridge.
Yeah.
It's just like a nice little go-to drink that isn't water, that isn't like sugary juice.
Yeah, this one's really good, and then the holiday health aid one is also really tasty.
So we've seen this at Trader Joe's, we've seen this at Whole Foods. Those are pretty much the only places that we grocery shop, so they might have it other places.
I'm sure they do.
But if you see this in the store, give it a try because it tastes delicious.
My last favorite is another pickup from Sephora, but I bought it since at Sephora haul, so you haven't seen it. But if you didn't know, Charlotte Tilbury launched in Sephora in September, I think.
Really? Just then?
Yeah.
Oh.
I follow a ton of people that love Charlotte Tilbury makeup. It's really big in the UK, and that's a lot of the people that I follow. They've always sold it at Nordstrom, but I like to get my points at Sephora, so I usually buy just like all of my makeup from Sephora. And I just never really, I mean, I could have bought it at Nordstrom or several places. I think Bloomingdale's up anytime I wanted. I just didn't. Regardless, they launched at Sephora, and I was like, yes. So I picked up one of her eyeshadow palettes, and this one is the color Dolce Vita. It's the luxury palette, color-coded eyeshadows. And I usually go for like tan brown sparkly eyeshadow, and this is kind of perfectly Shelbs palette. I do not do matte eyeshadows really.
Always so the opposite.
I always gotta have the sparkle. I think matte eyeshadow looks really weird on me. I think because my skin is really matte, just like naturally, and so if I put on like matte eyeshadow as well, I feel like it looks too weird. So I gotta have the sparkles, but I really, really love this. It comes in a bunch of different colors, so I'll probably have to get some more. It's really small and great for travel, and as you know, we've been literally on a plane like every single week. So this is perfect to throw in a travel makeup bag. And there's a mirror, because, sorry, I'm not gonna flash you, but there's a good size mirror in this. Another fun fact about me is that I hate standing to do my makeup. And so when we're traveling, I will usually always sit in the hotel bed. The lighting's terrible, but I will sit in the hotel bed and do my makeup. And I always need a mirror, obviously, to be able to do that. And sometimes when I like kind of like declutter my makeup bag to travel, I'll like take something out and didn't realize that what I took out was like the mirror that I used to use. But now this is a really great mirror in there that I can see my whole face, so that's really good. I want to get some more of her stuff, her lipsticks people love.
I've heard about them a lot.
I need to go into the store though, because even my MAC Whirl lipstick, I feel like it looks funny on me now, so I don't know if something's changing like in my skin or like my coloring or something. I feel like something's changing, so now I feel like I don't know what color lipstick is gonna work on me, so I need to go in because people love Pillow Talk. And then I always wanted Glastonbury. It's like a dark, like
Berry
color.
I
I don't know. Yeah, so I need to go into Sephora and actually try those on before I buy. But yeah, highly recommend these eyeshadows. They're really pigmented. They stay on all day. It's great.
Okay, my last favorite is a little random, and I'm borrowing Busy to be my little table here. But I'm obsessed with these tea lights that we got on Amazon. They are...
She was about to jump up into your lap, and I saw terrible things
about to happen with fire. Yeah, it is a candle. They are tea lights from Amazon. They burn for 6 hours. We are obsessed with having candles lit during the fall months at night when we're just like hanging on the couch, watching TV, eating dinner or whatever. And we have all these little glass tea light holders that, again, I think we got from Amazon forever ago. And we love having tea lights because they're cheap and easy and economical. But my one complaint was that they burn out in like an hour.
Yeah.
That's so annoying. So when I saw that something called a professional tea light exists in this world.
Professional tea light.
I think they're meant for like weddings and events. That burns like over 6 hours. I was like, is that true? We need to try it. So I ordered a bag, and it's like a bag of like 100 for like, I don't know, 16 bucks. It's not that expensive. And we've just been slowly going through it. And every night we have like 10 of these glass tea light holders kind of scattered around the house that we just light. And it just, it's such the pretty light. And I don't know, it just is, it's such a small thing, but it's just making me so happy to have them all lit all the time. I got them from Amazon, as I think I've said 16 times now, so
they're linked in our Amazon
shop. So you can check them out there if you are curious. But we have them like all on the coffee table, which is right here, on the mantle, which is back there, and yeah, if you're a candle person. Oh, and they're unscented too, by the way. So
it's just for the ambiance. All right, so that is everything we have been loving the month of October. It was Pop-Pop's birthday month as well. It was her birthday yesterday. We're Scorpio buddies. Stay tuned. Make sure you are following us on Instagram if you're not already. Sign up for our newsletter if you're not already. Definitely do that, because there might be a very special, very gigantic announcement coming after this week. Oh, so crazy. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for Pop-Pop, and make sure you're subscribed right there, and you can watch our latest video right there. We'll see you guys next time.